Trainspotting is a 1996 black comedy drama film based on the novel by Irvine Welsh. Mark Renton, a young man with few prospects and fewer ambitions, lives in economically depressed Edinburgh. Like most of his friends, Renton is a heroin addict who loves the drug's blissful nothingness. Financing his habit also provides excitement and challenges that his life otherwise lacks. Renton's two best friends are also junkies: Sick Boy, a snappy dresser obsessed with James Bond, and Spud. Renton and his pals also hang out with Begbie, a borderline psychotic who loathes junkies even though he drinks like a fish. After one too many bursts with the law, Renton kicks heroin and moves to London, where he finds a job, a flat, and something close to peace of mind. However, Sick Boy, Begbie, and Spud all arrive on his doorstep on the trail of a big score, leading Renton back into drugs and crime. I liked this movie. It paints a good and accurate picture of what addiction is like and how it affects the addict and the people around them. Its characters are morally reprehensible people, and honestly, there are a few of them that I actually liked as people. Renton and Spud are the only two that I can actually say are somewhat good people in the end. Even then, though, it's really just shades of gray. They're kind of just better than the worst of them. All of the actors are playing their characters well and are believable as addicts. They also go through pretty dramatic physical changes, especially Ewan McGregor, who I'm very familiar with from Star Wars, so seeing him in this, he looks completely different than he does there. He looks all skinny and strung out and like he was actually on heroin. The locations in the film all look run down and dingy, which really adds to the authenticity that these are where drug addicts live. Some of the shots are interesting, especially the sequence where Renton overdoses. It's mostly shown from his point of view, and it makes it much more visually interesting than it could have been. Also, this movie is one of the most disgusting scenes I've ever seen. It takes place in a public toilet, and I was literally gagging from how grossed out I was. Overall, I thought this movie was an interesting and entertaining look at addiction. Each actor played distinct characters with their own motivations for what they were doing. I appreciated the film's lighter, funny tone for a serious topic, as I think if done any other way, it would feel sort of like a melodrama. Whereas the film here that we have feels like a fresh take on the topic. And I'm going to give this movie a score of 9 out of 10. I'm kind of cautiously optimistic about the sequel, which should be coming out soon, I think. I want to say January, which is the month that we're in now, so who knows. It seems kind of like one of those sequels that's done too late, so I guess we'll find out pretty soon, though. Have you seen Trainspotting? Why don't you tell me what you thought of it down below? Also, while you're down there, maybe recommend me a movie to review in the future. You can also, if you liked the video, click the like button. It helps out the show. Also, maybe consider subscribing to the channel and sharing the video with friends who you think might enjoy it. Other than that, you can follow the show on Twitter at 365in365show. You can follow me on Twitter at itchjgriff to kind of keep up with any sort of updates for the show. And tomorrow, we're going to be reviewing the new musical La La Land. I'm very excited to see it. Should be a good time. I'm hearing very good things about it, so I'm really excited. And we'll see you back here tomorrow with my review of La La Land. Goodbye.
Choose life. Choose a job. Choose a career. Choose a family. Choose a fucking big television. Choose washing machines, cars, compact displays and electrical tin openers.